I mean, have Republicans actually spelled out the problems this bill is supposed to solve? Because the courts and the recounts, they've all found that there was no voter fraud.
Yeah, I mean, Republicans say it will protect integrity, fix alarming issues. This is what Governor Kemp said. That led to a quote unquote crisis of confidence. What they don't readily acknowledge is that that crisis of confidence was undermined by former President Trump and his allies with lies and conspiracy theories about systemic election fraud that even state Republican leaders said were phony.
And Nsé, as a practical matter, how will this bill impact voters? Break it down for us.
I mean, any one of the provisions that are contained in this bill will make it more difficult for people to have access to the ballot. Josh, one of your reporters, just is reporting live from in front of the Georgia Capitol with a piece of cloth over his face because we're still in the middle of a pandemic, right? And so this 2020 provided us an opportunity. We saw an expansion of the use of absentee ballots because we were in the middle of a pandemic. Georgians have been voting this way for 16 years, and the crisis of confidence that they're experiencing is because they lost.
And Nsé, the provision in this bill that now makes it a crime to give people in line water or food, we know from the last election that there were some folks in predominantly black areas, people were waiting in line for 8 hours. And so now that it becomes illegal to give those folks water, what should we draw from that, Nsé?
I mean, it's just mean and petty and very much sort of reminiscent of Jim Crow era tactics that are designed to have a chilling effect on participation. When I think about the work that the New Georgia Project does, we covered literally thousands of polling locations between the primaries, the general election, and the runoff in 2020, providing comfort to voters because of the indignity that they had to suffer when Georgians were waiting in line 8, 9, 10, 11 hours to vote, right? And so they're not concerned about that. They're not concerned about addressing that. But the idea that we would bring lawn chairs for our elders and portable cell phone chargers, people who put on a full shift while waiting to vote, it's ridiculous. This is an all-out attack. As violent as they were last night with our state representative, Park Cannon, this is a similarly violent attack on our elections infrastructure and the grassroots organizations who are trying to bring comfort and take care of each other while Georgians exercise their civic duty.
And Greg, what should we make of the timeline for this legislation? Because it seemed like it moved pretty fast from, conception all the way to the governor signing it yesterday.
Yeah, look, we opened yesterday thinking that this bill might get final approval next week and maybe would be signed by the governor by the end of next week. And instead, it was signed around 6:30 last night, shortly after the Senate gave final passage. So what I take from that is the supporters of this measure were worried that the longer they waited, the more a groundswell could emerge against this measure. And they were also worried, I think, about pushback from Atlanta's corporate community, the big, powerful companies like Delta, Coca-Cola, Home Depot, that were facing a lot of pressure to speak up against this bill. So the quicker the governor signed it into law, the less likely it was that there'd be even more fierce pushback from those very powerful companies.
So, Nsé, what do you do now?
I mean, I think, one, we filed a lawsuit last night, New Georgia Project, Black Voters Matter, and RISE. This is clearly a constitutional violation. It's also a violation of the Voting Rights Act, particularly Section 2. So we're headed to court, A. B, we are still pushing for Senate 1 and for the passage of H.R. 4, so the For the People Act. That federal legislation is absolutely what is needed in this moment. We need to set a federal standard for elections. It's going to be a very long year. Georgia is a part-time legislature, so we were the first. Our legislative session ends next week. There are 42 additional states that are deliberating similar anti-voting bills. We have to pass H.R. 1 and H.R. 4.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.